tries to walk into the creep wave, like Storm does especially, once a static remnant in the creeps to secure like 1 or 2, get 2 low at the same time, blow that up to get like a third or harass off onto the enemy with that overload. Gunner is always going to be able to land a split earth onto him and get harass off. So probably split earth and maybe 1 or 2 points into the lightning storm. It'll end up just like blowing up Quinn, and he'll have to sit out of lane for a little while until he gets that level 6 where he'll finally have, I guess, kill potential would pair with some of these other heroes. Mm-hmm. But it's hard. Like you have to get very close on MSS. You have to get very close on SVG. He's not going to be that amazing at taking down these enemies and rotating in the mid lane with Quinn. It'd probably be him heading over to these other lanes. So rune control is going to be very important for Quincy crew going into this. If they can get like a haste or an invis for him, it'll help him pick off the side lanes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm honestly really excited. I think both drafts definitely have some potential. I can't get over Ocean Bounty Hunter. Seeing it that one time, it was just incredible. So we'll see if he manages to inflict that same economical damage this side of Quincy crew that he did before.
These are rough economic times when Bounty Hunter is stealing the little that you have.
Yeah.
It feels...
You like get bounty rune gold, you're like, sick, 50 gold, and then he's like, nope, make it 40. And it just does it over and over again, you know? And against a melee hero like Faceless Void, they're actually just going to offlane the Sven. I like this a lot. So this was, I'm not sure how much you remember the offlane Sven patch or the Faceless Void safe lane meta. Sven was like the pick into Faceless Void, pretty much always. And you just max Stormhammer against him in the lane. I think back then the stun duration might have been slightly more, but I don't quite remember. But
it was at the early low. It was always 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's what it was.
On top of the cast point of the time walk, you'd always get the damage onto them, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's what I remember. I was like, the Sven into the Faceless Void offlane was always like a really funny matchup. Ooh, the Hawk's gonna walk right under a sentry, so you'll know the sentry is there to block the camp, so that will end up getting taken. But I mean, you get some experience and some gold. Sven, #1 on last hit chart, Poggies.
It's actually a lot of XP. You hold the ult to the exact amount. 38 times 2. Yeah, that is like more than a creep. It's more than a range creep that they just got.
It is. The boar, not that much, but it's the hawk that gives a lot of experience in gold. It always has been that way.
I forget what it is exactly with the hawk. Wait, I can do math. 38 times 2. That's the 76.
76, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's the Mango Loco starting to take effect.
Oh, yeah, baby. So,
but the boar is 60. I have that one memorized.
Bottom lane, Monkeys Forever and SVG. Kind of duking out a little bit. Ocean just steals a little bit of gold, but I think Monkeys is kind of fine taking these trades. They are going to see the Faceless Void down here, right? And they're trying to dodge this Sven into Faceless Void lane. Monkeys Forever, I don't think mine's too much. It's still not a bad lane from him. But it's just it's going to be really fun to watch Ocean in this lane. I mean, he's got a lot of targets he can try and steal some money from.
Yeah. Right, double boars out for the start of the lane on Lelis. We're going to get some harass off here on the center boy. Starts by throwing out a Stormhammer right into Lelis' face. Now the gauntlet is thrown. The battle has begun.
Yeah. They are wasting no time here. They just want to get at it. And Bounty, just going to steal a little bit. Dude, I mean, AA is not a good hero into Bounty Hunter. He just boots first, and he's just doing so much damage. You know, 7 armor versus 2 armor. Look at this guy. He's going to yoink him again in 1 second. Oh, maybe. You are trying to zone him off.
Yeah. I definitely want to keep watching this. It is disgusting watching Bounty Hunter gameplay because he just kind of runs at you and steals your gold. But it's disgusting in the same way where you're watching like a train or a car crash where it's like a tragedy, but you can't look away.
Yeah, that's what I've always been told. Top lane, they're doing pretty good, trading pretty evenly. Sven, 5 CS versus the Beastmasters 1, though, so they're definitely winning the CS battle on the side of 4 Zoomers here. I haven't really watched mid lane quite yet, but pretty close. Quinn a little bit of a lead so far.
Yeah, I mean that'll happen. Again, Quinn just has more tools to get the CS. The Static Remnant with the higher damage, lower cooldown, comes out instantly onto the creeps. But of course, he'll go through his regen faster up against Gunner. Ooh. Not if Gunner plays like that, though.
Yeah, that is not the ideal split earth there.
My guy, you better watch out. Go 1 point in the lightning storm. It's better at level 1 now. I improved it. It's like 55 damage at level 1. Well, you were around for that disgusting Leshrac Bloodstone patch, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much been around for every
like
patch.
you've been through it all. Yeah.
Yeah. Bottom lane, they are level 2 on the Ancient Apparition, so you can kind of just harass out Ocean a little bit, at least until he gets his level 2. Yawar's going to go for a Lucky Bash here. If he gets it, it's easy kill. The Cold Feet doesn't snap. Leaves him with 22 HP, and he's just going to walk all the way back to base. And honestly, this still is fine for Monkeys. He's not really at risk of dying in this lane.
Not when the creep wave's right here. He's very happy, you know? The only difference is he's not taking his XP at the moment. Mid lane, pushing very far forward on Quinn. He's got his bottle now. We're almost 3 minutes into the game. He started to beat Gunner in the ground, I think, just with, like, you know, some of these missed split earths. Because this is what I was talking about. Quinn does have to kind of go into the creep wave and get punished for this. But, you know, you're not really landing the last hits in the split earth at the same time. You're not really min-maxing everything you'd be doing in this lane as Gunner. Quinn, I think he is one of the best, if not the best, mid laner in NA-SA region at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely value him over Gunner.
Almost gets the courier. Almost gets it. I mean, he's playing really aggressive now on Gunner in the mid lane. He has Bottle coming out soon and wants to be able to... He just basically wants to make it so Quinn cannot pressure or contest one of these runes, right? That's the idea. Yep. Just keep him low. Force the supports to rotate out of those lanes. And honestly, if you do, Bounty Hunter is just going to follow SVG, right? And that is... You're happy to do that.
Yeah.
We're going to see Io and Witch Doctor move their way to the top bounty, or to the top power rune right now. Gunner's Courier coming out right now.
Well, I was talking about how important this was for Storm Spirit to get the runes. Quinn. He pulls Gunner in. The cast comes out. Does it bounce? It does, but he prioritizes the regen rune.
They're just going to try and bring down MSS here. A nice split earth to do it. And this should be First Blood going the way of Gunner. So, yes, you get the regen rune. Bottom lane, you use Monkeys, though. Okay, that is... losing Monkeys forever on the Kunkka is a pretty big deal.
Yeah. That is a hero that should not be going down. You put that big boy down there so he doesn't die. Look at this guy making the mistake. He's got the completed wand on Monkeys, you know? That's where it all went wrong. I
mean, look at what's on his courier behind the tower. It's literally just Salve Tango. He was so close to getting his regen to try and reset the lane, but didn't end up happening.
Yeah, you got to be careful. I mean, when it's out like that, they probably got a couple of lucky bashes off, though. I wasn't paying that much. Well, we had elsewhere to look. You know, there's action going down the midnight.
There's the X. They're going to be able to find the kill here onto S. Well, maybe not the kill, but they're going to bring him back from that TP. Bring him quite low, and nice little bash. Cold Feet will not proc, but gives Ocean the space he needs to steal both of the bounty runes. And those are, I mean, those are kind of important. Quinn, luckily, thanks to that regen, isn't starved right now for health or mana. But normal scenario without that, right, your mid lane would have to get that.
Yeah, where did SVG teleport to? It wasn't into his fountain.
It was to his tier 1 bottom. So he was just teleporting to get away from him, and ended up just getting pulled back by the X of Monkeys Forever.
Yeah, he didn't have the fountain region, so it's just a little bit curious.
Do you see what Husky's doing, by the way? Have you seen this recently?
This Wisp, I haven't been watching him. He's just kind of said, is he doing the multi-cap? Oh, yeah,
no, he's doing the stacking of the camps here, just setting up for the Sven. As soon as he gets that God Strength, he's going to be happy. They do have a Hawk here on the Ancient Camp, though, to scout this out. Husky will make another stack here on this hard camp, which does get it. Nicely done. Good pull there. Bottom lane, Rune. He does hit the split earth. They will go ahead and do a little bit of damage over to Quinn, but you don't really have the kill potential since he has ball lightning, right? You can just bounce away. Yeah, he is here with a haste. They might go for this, honestly. He's out of mana now, and with Ocean coming on in, there's the Janata. A nice slowdown here. They're going to try and close the gap. Pulse Nova is just enough. They get him. That is a big kill. This opens up mid-tower as well as the... Oh, no, the catapult did go down in the wave. Unfortunate for them, but finding another kill onto that... or at least a kill onto the Storm Spirit. Not another one, but...
Yeah. You know... Him going down there, once he has that 6, that feels extremely bad. Like, getting these kills on Gunner, like, despite the fact that Storm Spirit managed to pull ahead of you in CS. Again, you do favor Storm for CS at the start of the lane, Quinn did an amazing job, but you know it started it go in the favor of the Leshrac there later than it should have. So Quinn did a pretty good job there. It felt pretty bad because the hero that you need to rotate in and save you in that scenario has to be the Witch Doctor. He's got the stun. Support AA, like in the position 4 or 5, it's a lot like support
rotation in the top lane. Yeah, I would say MSS was looking for a Coconut Maledict combo, but guess who's here? Just Gunner. The Boars, however, slowing him up just enough, and he's going to be safe on the Witch Doctor. That Coconut actually bounced back onto Gunner, which was pretty much the saving grace for the Witch Doctor there. He did TP to the mid lane as well, so maybe they're going to try and find a kill onto Ocean here.
I think either that or they want to send Quinn back in the jungle, take advantage of Static Remnant. Oh, no.
They have a Vortex, but, I mean, this is a hard kill. This Gunner does a lot of damage on this Leshrac. Quinn's going in. They have Maledict, but they're going to go ahead and try and just turn here. They're just, I mean, like I said, he's very, very scary. 2 points in all of his spells, actually.
Ocean, he's
he wants to steal somebody. Yeah. He's hiding for this rune, though.
There we go.
Dust comes out. He gets the DD rune. He's going to have to try to back off, but sniping the rune there will go down in the process. Husky slowed up as well, but there's a God Strength Sven on the high ground. He does not really want to reveal this, but there is a Hawk sitting right here. Quinn goes in. Nice Torrent to set this up. They are rotating back at the Split Earth as well. They got him, Quinn? Excuse me? Getting a little bit too greedy there, sir.
They're probably having a laugh about that one.
Yeah, they're like, all right, nice. Thank you, sir. I mean, this gives Monkeys his 6, too.
Yeah, that Sven was sitting at such low health that he's like, oh, I could, I can try to commit on the Sven there.
Ocean survives Roar and Chrono in the bottom lane, by the way. Gunner mid lane. Ooh, a nice Fairy Fire play. Monkeys with the boat. The cleave from the Tidebringer can get the SVG. Storms TPing in, so it is a little bit too scary. He goes and gets the last Tidebringer. SVG goes down mid lane. Kunkka, he's got this Coco's Rum on him, so...
He starts dropping, but
yeah, he's going to drop a little bit, but too tanky. He's going to back on out, and look at top net worth, man. This Sven really far ahead after picking up these stacks in the jungle here.
Radiant's bottom tower.
The stack's in the kill on Quinn. He's part of the stack at that point.
Yeah. He's like, yeah. Oh, Quinn's now a big creep for me to kill. Very nice.
You really outdid yourself this time, Husky.
Gunner top lane looking to take another, or trade the towers, rather. They lost their tier 1 bottom, 3 points in Diabolic Edict. He's going to go ahead and break those trees to scout anyone coming in for the TP, and with the overcharge and the Edict, that tier 1 tower is nothing but food. What did Monkeys build? Got something on Courier. Oh, just a Belt of Strength. Okay. He's going for the Halberd.
Yep. He went to the phase boots. He went to the early bracer. He's got the wand. He just wants to tank up.
Ocean. This is a 4-man rotation. They are really unhappy with this bounty hunter. It doesn't actually proc the cold feet, but he should go down here. Yawar's behind the tower. The relocate in. Ice Blast is there, but he's going to be able to back off. The Roar doing a lot of damage. Leshrac falling low. Cold Feet does kill him. Boat is going to connect. Does pull the Faceless Blade back in, but they don't have the follow-up damage. He's going to just time walk it off. 3 heroes dead for Zoomers. In comes the Sven, but he's just going to cancel that TB. Oh, man. They did not expect that. The Ancient Apparition Ice Blast followed up right with that Roar onto Gunner, and more than enough to find the kill.
I feel like you should have expected that, though. I mean, the entire enemy team rotates down there for the bounty hunter. That's fine. The thing that you're not all right with is them potentially taking the tower. But when you go that aggressive and you TP in there with that Wisp, which is telegraphed on the enemy map, you know that you're just relocating into 5 heroes. That felt kind of awful for 4 Zoomers, and kind of off compared to how they've been playing this game. All right, into the enemy jungle. They go on Lilith.
This is a nice kill. This is track as well, so this is a lot of gold going to get spent going both ways. Well, in comes Quinn, level 9, but he's got to be careful. A Chrono action on the backside, plus the AA Blast hits them both. Monkeys Forever and Gunner in a lot of trouble. Death Ward will be able to help pick him down, and boy, is that a huge win for Quincy Cruz. They get 3 kills. Husky in some trouble as well. Nice tether down to the low ground, but they're just going to keep chasing. Coconut on the mark. A little snowball thrown here from SVG. Time walk in from Yawar. One more auto attack. Yawar gets him. Double kill. 4 heroes fall once again for the Zoomers.
Middle tower is under attack.
And when you lose all these heroes, you know, you're not really grabbing anything on the enemy side of that broken. Nice dodge down the Stormbolt by Quinn in the mid lane. Quinn wants to punish. He knows your entire team's dead. They can TP mid, yes, but you know, you throw a hammer out at me, you're gonna take some damage for it. But again, for Zoomers, twice in a row now, they've taken these unfavorable fights into this huge team fight with Quincy crew. Like they pick the AA to counter out that Wisp Sven. So obviously you're not going to get that much from that combo. They have the Chronosphere off of cooldown. They have the Primal Roar up pretty regularly. You want to be taking these scrappy fights against them and make space, damage enemy team's net worth with Bounty Hunter, or kind of stall with the Sven who's got the Mask of Madness. You win this late, well, like semi-late if you can out-farm them.
Yeah.
You don't want to take these big team fights into the enemies here. So
I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. There's a lot of good damage coming out from just the ultimates. You know, you don't really need much more on the side of Quincy crew. So
yeah, that'll change once they get a bit more farm and a couple of items under their belt. Like they will be able to just burst them down with the AA or like Storm Spirit's initial jump. But for now, they need to be careful about what fights they take.
I'm being careful. Sven top lane in a lot of trouble. There's the roar. The AA blast comes out. Death Ward as well. Just throw everything at the boy. He will fall. MSS gets tracked up. Pops a dust. Surprised he just knew that was happening.
Pocket sand.
Yeah. Throw it right in the eyes.
Yeah. He's had enough of this bounty hunter. As you said, he's been running around the map being a real nuisance, stealing people's gold. Mid lane. Gunner will be able to get away, though.
It's a lot of damage that actually came out from Quinn. Gunner at half HP. I mean, you really, really do not want to get caught here.
Yeah. One thing that's helped Quinn quite a bit is, you know, some neutral items help you win the game. And Arcane Rune Arcane Ring is one of them. 10 intel, 2 armor on Storm Spirit. It is very good. Like, if you're having a good game, you get that at like 7 minutes in, your game is excellent.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's see. They are, I mean, oh, he finds a regen room, but oh, gets denied. SVG, the Chili Fingers.
Ooh, yeah, I love Chili Fingers. Yeah,
you are
taking this time to get a little bit of farm. He wants to build his MKB. We haven't touched on Uar too much. He's kind of felt like a side note on this game. You know, he got a good chrono once, but you know he's not big like the Sven, and he hasn't been making these plays like Quinn has either.
Yeah, the question is, will he go for like a
mid?
Ooh, is there mid? Oh yeah, Phil asked right on the mark. They get they get Gunner right away. Bounty Hunter trying to do what he can. The roar onto Monkeys Forever. The Death Ward will bring down the Bounty Hunter. A defensive boat to try and buy him some space, but to relocate out. You're gonna come right back into a chrono, right?
Oh no, he's setting up the reference on him.
I mean, do you try and go for it? Yeah, I was like, I don't think you really want... Oh, they get the chrono on Sven as well. Monkeys Forever can't save him, and now in some serious trouble as a Vortex not available, no mana, but the X, the Maledict, it can't save him.
No, that was a clean Chronosphere there by Uar, so you're going to lose the mid tower. Lost how much net worth in that team fight? Didn't put those two together. 2 in the end, though. 1,700 XP for Quincy crew. About 1,000 gold swing there.
And the tower. So, I mean, at the end of the day, that was a big win for the side of Zoomers. Losing Sammy Boy's Sven when he has just been giving so much space this game is a pretty big deal.
Yep. You know, and I want to say Quincy crew, they're just doing it better than we saw Thunder Predator do with their Faceless Void. They have other people initiate. They have like Beastmaster sit in the front. They have Quinn play very far forward. Speaking of Quinn, he goes on a bounty hunter here, finds him with the sentry.
All right, easy kill. Nicely done. You're just going for an early bloodstone. Why not, you know?
When you're getting these kind of kills, when the enemies don't have...
Can they find him? Yules into the split earth. Perfectly timed it is. Monkeys Forever with the boat. He has the X, the torrent. They got him. They trade the bounty hunter for that Storm Spirit. SVG on the backside. Burns down to the Pulse Nova. In comes Sammy Boy. A roar to counter initiate. Uar was stunned up for the moment. Monkeys Forever just going to try and TP himself out in their face, but ticks out to that Maledict. The 2 for 2. I mean, it is nice that they finally bring down, or they get another kill on Quinn there. Sammy Boy's still alive, but this Faceless Void is really farmed now.
Yeah, he's finally overtaken your Sven, despite you having the Great Cleave, Mask of Badness to work with, despite having all those stacks built up for you by Husky. I mean, this shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, that
again,
first death.
Yeah. These big fights, the chronos that Yawar's been part of, Sammy Boy not really having come online yet. He's now going for the Aghanim Scepter, and he'll probably get it around the same time.
Oh, unfortunate. Shoots his shot a little bit too quick there. Got a little, I think he got a little scared by the Witch Doctor running up, trying to hit a two-man stun to escape, but Quinn, obviously with that missed split earth, just finds himself an easy kill.
Yep.
And in the jungle, they found Husky as well. Lelis, with the help of SVG, easy kill the Borslow into the AA blast. And they're gonna be able to clear up this ancient stack. They just saw him take it, or just saw him do it. So Lelis just gonna walk right on over and be like, "Thank you, sir. My creeps now."
Yeah, ever since his first kill on the Sven, everything's just been going the way of Quincy crew. They've taken total control of the map.
You are TP's in to the top outpost. Bounty Hunter is here. Getting a couple tracks off, but he's got to be careful, man. They've got dust on the boys. Looking for Lelis in the mid lane. Monkeys Forever will go ahead and X him up. A nice roar comes out. Quinn to follow it up. The question is, do they have the damage to bring out Monkeys Forever? The AA blast, it does connect, so he's got to be very careful. Boat does hit Beastmaster, so the disengage from both teams. A lot of spells, not a lot of damage.
Buff does keep Kunkka alive. You know, a lot of spells committed, but Chronosphere was not. So Quincy crew not really serious about that one. They'll take a little bit of time. I think they'll just finish up this Monkey King bar on the Faceless Void. They probably want to get this BKB before really initiating as well. Again, that was the major mistake that we saw from Thunder Predator in that last series. Yeah, you had all the damage, great, but the enemies were able to chain stun you. They have the ability to do that here too. They have the Sven, the X, the Boat, the Torrent, the Stormhammer, almost the Eggs complete, and the Split Earth. I don't think Yawar will make that same mistake.
Sentry goes down. I was going to say, Bounty Hunter is like playing with fire right now. He's keeping some tabs on Lelis, SVG, and MSS rotate over and drop the Sentry right on him. Look at the ward game from both teams right here. Like the Dire's done such a good job at keeping vision on this Radiant Triangle constantly because of Sammy Boy and Husky just stacking camps after camps. And Husky keeps buying sentries to de-ward them, and they're just getting more and more creative, this time with a ward down here. And they do see this. They smoke up immediately. Quincy crew. Ooh, they do lose their smoke in the mid lane thanks to Gunner, so they need to back now. Well, Ocean goes down again. That was Roar. It does look, yeah, Roar was committed to bring down Ocean.
He's happy just continuing to do this, though. Make space for his team, force these high cooldown spells onto him, because when it is the Void and the Sven farming, the Sven's going to out-farm him.
Yep. Ooh, jump in on the high ground. They found Monkeys Forever. Can they actually do it, though? Dude, the DD on the Storm Spear is just way too much for them to deal with. Chrono comes out of the back end, and they've caught Leshrac. They're going to get both of the cores. Yawar finds himself an unstoppable spree. Your Sven's bottom lane. Your Bounty Hunter, obviously, still respawning, or was respawning at the time, and that's just an easy Roshan for them.
Mid, Wisp is coming back in.
Wait, what? Did he relocate or something?
He relocated somewhere. I'm not sure where. I didn't catch it. I was looking at Yawar thinking, where is he going? Why aren't you going towards the Roche pit? He was heading towards where the...
I was looking bottom at the moment. That's I know chat's gonna have a field day with that one, but hey, it's fine. Like I said,
he caught it.
Our observer every once in a while, I don't know what he's doing. You guys just not paying attention.
Do we have a name for him? Melvin.
Melvin.
Oh, I hate that Melvin.
Yeah, that Melvin guy. What is he doing? Shout out to all Melvins in chat. Yeah, that was unfortunate scenario. I mean, I'm assuming he was just trying to relocate out Gunner, who got chronoed there and just didn't make it in time.
Yeah, there was just no way. Then, of course, he ends up dropping as well. You know, it did buy them a little bit of time because they waited on top of that relocate spot just for the Wisp, but it didn't stop or buy them enough time.
Oh, Storm Spirit? Dude, he knew they were here, and he goes all the way across to try and pop their smoke. What a sick play by Quinn.
That is a gamer move, to be sure. Does he go back in, though?
He could, and he does. He finds Leshrac Vortex, AA Blast to come right in, but the dodge, he does still get hit by it. There's the Torrent on the mark, the Split Earth as well. The Boat, do they have the damage to bring down the Storm Spirit? They need the Sven. Where is the Sven? He's fighting on the backside. He was roared up. He's falling super low. The bashes from Yawar, they trade him out, and you lose Monkeys Forever as well. 3 cores, you find nothing. And they're going to keep going for more. Husky, the Spirit Vessel on top of him, just trying to get away, but they managed to find a double kill for Lelis there, and oh boy. Quincy crew, baby. They're looking really good now. 8,000 gold lead, 26-9.
Yeah, all of that damage from the enemy team was out on the Storm, but you know, it wasn't much physical. And Storm Spirit, he's got the Nether Shell on him. He didn't have to activate that Bloodstone. He ended up taking that all up. And this is something we've seen a lot from Quinn in the Summit Pro Series, everybody. He picks these mid laners that are normally like high skill, have this huge amount of reach, deathless guys. And a lot of the time he doesn't die, yeah, but he plays so much further ahead of the rest of the team that he baits the enemies into a situation where they either have to commit it onto him and die, or he forces them away. He's been so good at playing far forward and around his team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely. They get themselves 2 towers there. Ocean just killing a courier in the dire jungle. This guy.
I'm doing my part.
You know, maybe he was the one who did summon the Immortal Treasure 3s. You know, he did kill like 4 couriers that one game as the bounty hunter, right? And how that goes. Sammy Boy in some trouble top lane. The relocate. Where is it? Husky. He does get it off, but the boy's still. Oh, he got hit by the coconut. Oh my gosh. Yuar goes up onto the high ground, is going to get caught by that stun. The boat will connect as well, but the chrono, once again, the MKB just doing work, and they call the GG 23 minutes into the game as Quincy crew are just way too strong for the Zoomers this game.
And they picked them apart. It's as easy as that to say. I mean, lanes, I'd say they went relatively even, maybe